Brigadoon, the story of a Scottish village that prayed for a miracle. The world was getting so bad, their pastor prayed the village could go to sleep and not wake up for another 100 years. That could be the wish this year. But adding some hope is the Songshine singers. They are doing a virtual performance of Brigadoon. And here this morning is Ruthanna Metzger with the Songshine Foundation, helping those with Parkinson's to shine through song. It is so good to see you, Ruthanna.
Well, it's good to be back here, especially in 2020 when you never know what's going to happen.
You got that right. Well, what's interesting about this story that you're doing, you actually started working on it almost a year ago. Then
Yes.
What happened?
We started the first week in November with rehearsals for singers and players, and we rehearsed right up until the third week in March, and our performance was the first weekend in April, and COVID shut everything down, obviously had to. And so all that time and energy and effort was lost. And we felt that, certainly COVID's going to go away. It didn't go away. And pretty soon we felt like we were the characters in Brigadoon. We were asleep for 100 years. And all of a sudden in September, I got this idea that why don't we try a virtual performance? I'd seen all these things on television with orchestras and choirs from people around the world, not realizing how complex this would be. And so we engaged two key people. A person who could do all the music tracks and would understand a system called Soundtrap. Every student had to learn to record himself alone in his own room on his computer, and then all the individual tracks had to be blended together. The students, quite honestly, some of them I think were dealing with some depression over the COVID situation and being basically locked in. It just rejuvenated everybody.
And Ruthanna, isn't it great sometimes to not know what you're getting into? Because if you knew, you might not be able to do it.
I would never have attempted it if I'd had any clue what we were getting into.
From the way that you where the crest starts to view, I swear I was falling,
like I swear I was falling.
it's almost like being in love.
One of our people is a massive stroke patient and wonderful singer, but can't really speak. And he's in an assisted living. And they allowed me to come not inside, but sit outside in an outdoor table and actually record his voice on the Zoom filming with the class. It's the way the brain is wired, and what happens, speech, the organizational aspect of speech is in the left hemisphere. The right hemisphere of the brain is the creative side, and that has music and drama, imagination, everything. And so this particular student, whose name is Jack, he cannot speak a full sentence, but he can sing all kinds of words because the words are attached to a melody, and that's all coming out of the right side of the right hemisphere of the brain. And so it allows him to sing when he cannot speak.
It took quite a bit of negotiation to be able to even do Brigadoon.
These performances also couldn't have taken place had it not been for the graciousness of Music Theater International and the Lerner and Lowe family, who control the rights to Brigadoon.
I know that you've got 3 virtual performances that are coming up shortly.
Actually, we've added a fourth because of the fact that we had some people in Central Time Zone, Central Standard Time, who wanted something that would fit their schedule a little bit better. And so we've added a fourth performance. So there'll be performances on the 10th of December, the 11th, the 12th, and the 13th.
And so again, December 10th, 11th, 12th, and 13th. How do people get tickets?
What they should do is go to our website, songshineforparkinsons.org.
Well, it is always so great to see what you are doing, and talk about an organization that never gives up and will find a way to accomplish what they need to. You are it. Ruth Anna, as always, thank you so much.
Well, thank you, Joe, and I can't thank you enough for having an interest in our people who never give up themselves. And I must add, I have an associate that I work with, Peter, and he never gives up either. He works with them just doggedly to get them to be alive, and they love the work. They absolutely love it.
Well, we love you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And stay right there. We'll be right back.
Go home, go home, go home, buy me tea.